always told me, anytime I spoke to him and I complained about something, he comes back and tells me, have you sang that song? You said this and that song. Go listen back to that song.
Yeah, man, we're human, you know? Like, no one is exempt from hardship, from heartache, from failure, from pain. Mm-hmm. No one human being is ever going to be exempt from that. And you would be a fool to think that you are immune to feeling certain of the pitfalls of life. You know what I mean? Some of the pitfalls. So that's really just what happened. It was personal. Mm-hmm. For the most part, and then it became like it was really, really hard to like get the troops back in order, and for me to, keep my team together and still intact and still believing in me and all of that. So it was like, I lost a few, didn't expect that. Lost a few, had to kind of plug in certain players in different places and. That's it, but I'm happy that I had that time to like live and learn myself and fall in love with life, fall in love with myself. Really? I got to experience a lot of things. I even got a bit of like anonymity, you know what I mean, out of it, which I didn't expect, but I guess because it was so long, like I was able to like live freely and like dwell in the world as just a regular person. So I really did appreciate all of that. And I learned so much. I grew so much. I could never regret the time away, even though I know my fans were upset. And
there's some questions in there.
Okay, what we got?
I know you have access to the questions as well. Somebody's saying, please ask her why she doesn't tell her Beyonce loving haters to listen to her songs with Jay-Z.
Yeah, we can.
We can skip.
How do you feel about getting a? I'm going to say this. I do music for who loves me and who loves my music.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's just it.
Let's just go over that. Somebody also says, how was the feeling collaborating on this album? And also, it's been your first comeback after you went for a break. Is it your first comeback after you went for a break? That's what they ask.
Yeah, I mean, basically, because I've done other features. It would be like, somebody's EP or just a feature. It's just a single they were just throwing out. It wasn't anything like an official release like this. And it felt amazing, to be honest. I feel ready. I feel like it's time. I feel like God is telling me that it's time. Kind of like how this whole thing came about. It was like, okay, so, when the universe or God or the source, whatever you want to call it, him, her, whatever. When certain things line up in a certain way, and you feel like things are being divinely orchestrated, you have to say yes. There are certain times in your life when you just know that God is working and he's opening up channels and he's, orchestrating and all your only job is to just
stay in tune.
Acquiesce to that. Yeah, say yes. So
see the question on the somebody saying how are the artists able to sustain their music for this long and they look the same all these years? How do you do it? Like they literally think, how? I don't know. I don't look the same. I've been changing or transforming.
Yeah, I don't feel like I look the same either. I mean, but maintaining my youth, I guess that's a God thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like I look the same, although. No, I haven't done any surgeries. I'm so tired of hearing that. My nose is still the same big old nose that y'all been seeing. I just learned how to keep the lines close. I didn't contour in the beginning of my career. I knew nothing about that. So things can look a lot different when them lines get right. When you contour the right places, you highlight the other places. You know what I mean? Anyway, can she come here to perform for the Beam concert? Hey! We already talked about that, right, Stone?
Yeah, so they need an answer. Can you come?
Yes.
It's a simple yes or no.
Yeah.
So it's a yes, right?
Yeah.
Big yes. All right.
Yes.
That's
when
a
is
big
it?
yes.
When is it?
It's usually in December, okay. So we're going to set the date.
I'm sure our international traveling will open up by then. So yes,
it should definitely.
As long as there's nothing Corona related, I will be at the Beam concert.
Definitely so.
Does anyone have a question for Stone? Because I feel like I'm talking.
No, it's
way
my it's my people. It's really my, like, I'm just trying to send the question. I'm just trying to send the messages
Miss Keri. Okay, why Stonebwoy? Why did you choose Stonebwoy for your first African collabo? All right, I'll tell you why. So I was on the plane. I was leaving LA to come to Atlanta, and I met a guy named Dusty D. Shout out to Dusty. And we were just talking on the jetway. Something happened as we were boarding the flight. We were just talking. He ends up saying, "Hey, you know, I'm friends with Stonebwoy and Sarkady." And I was like, "Oh, I've heard of them. I know them. I know their music. They're really dope." And he was like, "You know what?" He was like, "You should, you know," because at first when we talked, he didn't know who I was. I'm sure I didn't look like quote unquote Keri Hilson, or maybe he did. I don't know. But then he eventually said that. He said something like, I think he called you, right? Like when we landed.
Exactly, he did.
Yeah,
he
so
did.
while
I was, I was asleep though. I was asleep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was. Yeah, for sure. I remember now. Yeah. And then we spoke. And then, I mean, that's it. Long story short, time is running. We have like less than an hour.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Is it gonna go up? I think it cut and then we came back. So we're going to have some few minutes on top of the hour. There are questions, like lots of questions over here. And
so
80% of the questions is
Dusty made
for
the
you.
connection. Dusty made the connection. That I felt like that was the universe because we were literally standing right next to each other. He made the connection. We went through him at first. I was already coming here to the States, and I was working with Andre Harris, Dre Bombay, and he had just come back from South Africa working on Saudi Soul, and I think he did some things with Nasty C and some other folks, right? So he was kind of already in the like reggae, Afrobeat, dance hall vibe. And he's also worked with like the Marleys and
everybody,
like everybody, like a lot of people. So I mean, but even in your realm, so it was kind of perfect that I was already here with him.
And it was one touch when he went on the keyboard. It was just really simple.
The first thing he played
was what we went on.
The first thing he played, the whole room, we were like,
that's crazy. Super crazy.
When I saw, I had to wait for your reaction because this was like your song. So I was wondering, like, I remember as soon as he played, I remember like peeking at you, and you and Selassie were over there, and both of y'all were like that. Y'all gave that look. I was like, okay, we good.
For real, nice, dope. Big ups to Dre Bombay. It's dope. Another one there.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun session.
For real, it was. I had a lot of fun. Like, we went to get some local foods as well.
I had some Ghanaian food.
Yeah,
They found some in Atlanta. Listen.
Yo, but Atlanta, Atlanta has it. Like, anything African.
That was the highlight of the session. I love you. We had great chemistry. The highlight of my session was eating the Ghanaian food. My fans know I'm a foodie, so I was like, I ate it was so good. Hands all in. I came back smelling like all kind of fish, and I didn't care. All right, so what was it? There was a question I missed.
It said, what was the feeling like choosing,
Oh, working or?
Yeah, working with.
Okay. All right. So
how was the feeling working with?
All right. So let me tell y'all, Stonebwoy, he moves like a king. He don't go nowhere by himself, I think.
Yeah, man.
So you came to the studio deep. When we say deep, it means like a lot of people. So Stone came. You had your squad. You had your, I don't want to say entourage, but because everyone had a job, I think.
The Beam Nation, man. Beam Nation is
the Beam Nation squad.
It's loud everywhere.
Yes. So, but in a nutshell, like real quick, like it was chemistry. Some things you can't you can't fake. When it comes to music, you cannot fake chemistry. I've been doing this for over 20 years now. You can't fake that. So that's what we had. Like even though I did ask at some point, like, can they go in the lounge? Do you mind if they just chill out there? Yeah. And we just kind of vibe, like we vibed it out, so it was good.
This one is for me. Yeah.
Oh, this is for you, Stone. You've collaborated with a load of artists. How would you describe working with Miss Keri?
This is not a difficult one, but I can't find words to. First and foremost, I know Keri Hilson. We've heard Keri Hilson, seeing you on the TVs, like, you know what I mean? Like, beautiful woman, beautiful lady. She knows how to do her things. Everything she's done on the screen is perfect, like, Then I get the opportunity, like the story went, to come. I was also coming to the States the following week. So it was like, wow. Dusty didn't even know I was going to be in the States. So when I told him, he said, am I serious? I said, yes. I'm coming to the States like in a few days.
Oh, yeah, you had a show. You were in Houston, I think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and then I, came all the way to...
And this was November, right?
Exactly. But how, for the question the person asked, it was talking to you like because we vibed. It went straight on to what I had to make you download WhatsApp, right? Because you were like an iMessage kind of thing. And then
I got WhatsApp
that
for
alone,
you.
For real. Thank you. That like that alone killed it for me. I could already imagine what type of person you are. Like it just tripled my love, for Keri Hilson as an artist, because that's like a real human aspect you just showed me right there. You know what I mean? Like, and I believe that everybody should be human about it, regardless of how big you are. Or because a lot of people, it's those who think they are big that act big. They are only thinking they are, but they are not. Those who are really big, just go on with it. So that's how I felt, connecting with you for the first time. And then when you invited us over to your studio, you spoke with me directly. It was no manager thing, but there's a huge team behind it. But you moved the management to the managers to deal with who's playing whatever role. But for an artist to connect with me, artist to artist, it's beautiful, because I'm one person and you can attest, I do not cross boundaries regardless of the relationship.
Yeah.
If I'm going to, I would make sure everything is cool and okay and comes with a lot of respect if somebody opens up to me like this, you know what I mean? And this is how I deal with people as well. Because a lot of people will be like, yo, Stone, come on, you're too real. And when I met another real person, that was it for me. So that's it. Even if we didn't do any music, whatever, that is it for me, because
But I had the same feelings.
Fortunately, we did songs and nominate. It's like, whoa. Yeah. And I know a lot more are gonna come, but the album is crazy. Only dropped like today is Sunday, right? 2 days after, and we're running into like 5 million plus on Audio Mac only, and #1 album right now on Apple iTunes. You know what I mean? It's going crazy because the sounds. Today I was playing the whole album. Like, I've never ever actually listened to myself with this much. Feeling every little, and everybody else is feeling it. So let's go to the next question. Okay. It was amazing working.
And by the way, guys, I felt the exact same. Like, he was just a real person. Like, I know. I was telling you on the phone the other day, someone, like, it was a comment in my section, and someone called you someone said, we're so happy you got to work with the most high Stonebwoy. I was like, the most high? They talk about you like a god. I was so taken aback, but I understand that, because I've seen now that I was aware of you, but now I'm like deeply aware of your presence, like throughout Africa, not just Ghana. Especially your region, but like you're that influential. And I was like, okay, I can understand. He has like this, like,
it's a nation. Just say it's a nation,
It's I mean, you have an effect. You have a real effect like that. But you really are who you portray to be. The music that you make is exactly who you are. How humble, how respectful you sound, how, you know what I'm saying? Like the way you speak of women, the way your way is like true. Okay, Keri, if you were to refer Stone to another female American artist, who would that be? Do you mean like, I guess they mean music-wise.
Yeah, music-wise, I guess.
I'd love to hear you and Rihanna.
Oh, yes. How did you know? Why did you?
I think it'd be. I think it would be because she does. You know, she's like she kills that vibe so effortlessly. She, you know, she's from the islands, from Barbados. So I think it'd be really, really cold hearing y'all's two voices on a record.
And it would be even colder hearing the three of us on a song.
Even colder. Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Who's gonna produce that? Who do you think? I think Dre would.
Dre would kill it.
Definitely, Dre would finish it.
Yeah.
He would finish it.
Okay. Does the collab with Stone encourage you to do more collabs with more Ghanaians? Sure. You know, I don't do a lot of collabs, so I mean, it's not like I would just like do it with just anyone. You know what I mean?
For real.
Stone, you're special because you have a following, you have a presence. I like what you represent. We have a chemistry. It's all got to line up like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
somebody's asking already.
But,
can we get another call from you?
Oh damn. We've already started a couple other songs, but one for sure that's really special. Produced by Selassie. Yeah.
I think Corona actually, you know, messed it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So soon as we shot the video, we were supposed to go back in the studio to finish the records, and I was scared because he wasn't scared, but I was scared.
No, I wasn't. At the time, I wasn't. And I was freaking out. You know, you were so scared. Like, yo, you're like, yeah, but
I was like, we just came from New York. It was the epicenter. We should quarantine. So soon as I landed back from shooting the video, quarantine wasn't official, but I just felt nervous because I didn't want to be around anyone and like pass it to anyone else, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was nervous.
They just want to say thank you for being on Anloga Junction.
Huh?
Somebody says, do you guys have any genuine sense of happiness making music? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're a Ghanaian, what tribe would you be?
You tell me. I forgot the name of the tribe.
But you should be Ewe. Like, you know, you look like an Ewe girl, or I think a Fanti girl somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fanti or Ewe?
Yeah.
I forgot all the Ewe you taught me, by the way.
Right now, I have to be tribalistic and then selfish. So I think you're gonna be an Ewe. You're gonna be an Ewe right now. On what day were you born anyway? What day? So we find out what name you're gonna be called in Ghana, like, you know, locally, because we have day names.
We figured that out. We posted it. We've posted what my Ewe name would be, but I don't remember. I was born, so it was. I don't remember what day. I remember what time. We looked it up. I think I Googled it, and now I'm on my phone right now, so I can't look it up. But my Ewe name is on Twitter somewhere, I think. I think it was Sunday. I can't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah. It was. I think Sunday. Okay, Sundays. Sunday bonds are what? How do you call them? Is it AC, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it was Sunday. Oh, someone just posted it. Who is that? Keri Hilson _BA fan page. Hi, Nina. Dre Bombay. Yeah, he killed it. All right. What's up, Dre? I guess he may be on here.
Yo, big ups, Dre. I just, yeah.
Someone said this is he here? You see him? All right. This is the best internet connection I've seen on live. Damn. All right, good. Sorry.
Whoa.
Hey, what's up, Dre?
Yeah,
Dre Bombay, the producer we got in here, smashed it. The legendary Andre Harris from Dre and Vidal. Look up that Wikipedia. Serious Wikipedia. Okay. Keri, you said you would release an album called Liar a while ago. What happened to that? All right. So, first of all, it's been renamed for a couple years. It has taken a different shape. It's gotten a few different records, newer records. It's taken a different shape, but I'm really proud of it. It has a new title. What happened was, in a nutshell, business needed to happen about it. so that before I could release it, like I pride myself on taking the reason I was able to take this break and not have to like throw out a bunch of rushed music and do all those things is because I pride myself on doing good business. So once that was taken care of, which the floodgates are open. Oh, thanks. Dre says it's fire. Dre has another record on this album, by the way, maybe two. Anyway, yeah, so I'm really proud of it. They want me to say something in Ewe. I don't remember any. You taught me
words. You said you like. Do you remember what your part meant or means? The part you sang in the song.
Whale.
Mm-hmm.
Whale means.
And I told you it meant something.
Do it.
Yes. You got it. Yeah. So when he says whale, that's why I came with a response and said, I know Kennedy, my playing on my way now. Nana come as a number, my own time of a blade, I'm low. Anyway, let me do this so I can't play it. We just have to do an acapella. Somebody in there that
the vibe
they want us to sing it. I remember, girl, I want you to know, I never let you go. Nobody with them other honor them run the show like an arrow on a bow. Shoot it up into my soul. And even if I'm bleeding, nobody has to know. You alone beat my heart. Cool them cool, but you're sexy and hot. Champion lover, you a boss up the shot. Conquer them like a Spartan. Yeah, man. I just did my part, so I'm off it.
He did his part.
Done.
Well, that was your next line too, but it's okay. Let's see. Yo, Amare says Keri still fine as wine, Charlie. I met you 5 years ago at the Kruger in Decatur or somewhere. Is that Decatur? At a Kroger in Decatur when I was in college. I know you probably don't remember. No, I don't. So no hard feelings. Hi, Amare. What's up? East Side.
Yeah, Amare is one of the finest songstresses, like, from Ghana. She's been like I'm sorry, but I can say she's been like my daughter, like, from them.
Oh, okay.
And I'm probably one of the happiest artists knowing that she's blown, she's on the levels, and she's gonna get bigger, Because I put on my song like 10 years ago, I've been telling her she could do it, And
someone says Daryl in Ewe means beautiful girl. Say it. Is it Daryl?
Joey B. Hey, Joey B. Joey B is one of the biggest rappers right here from Ghana, He's an artist. He's like a brother of mine as well. He's been having a crush on you for days. Joey B, finally, I think he was the one who asked me to get Joey. I think Joey was the one who said I should get the autograph. Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay. Someone says, Keri, when are you coming to Ghana? I'm coming to Ghana as soon as I can. As soon as they allow international traveling, I'll be there. And if not before the Beam concert, definitely by the Beam concert.
Definitely. That's going to happen, man. Okay, somebody said, what makes you fall in love with Afrobeat and what do you love about Afrobeat? That's nice.
Who doesn't like... Are they talking to you?
Nah, I mean, it's you.
Who doesn't love Afrobeats? It's a vibe. Even when you don't understand the lyrics, the melodies, and the rhythm. Like, we're black. We're still black. You know what
Absolutely. I mean? We're still black.
We're still black. Like,
we're still black. We never left.
There's still something. We may have been displaced, but there's something in our soul that just makes us move and feel that music in our soul. It's like we remember. You know what I mean? Keri, are you single? Yeah, I'm single.
Okay, I'm looking for another question. There's another beautiful songstress called Efia in Ghana. She can sing. She's like,
I have a crush on somebody, but they tripping. It's all right. Keri, please, I want you to collaborate with my girl How do you say that? Efia?
Yeah, Efia.
Efia.
That's she was the one I was talking about. Beautiful songstress. I think you should check her out as well, from Ghana. She's crazy. She's dope. She's dope. Yeah, I'll make sure I'll put you on a couple more Ghanaians, so I'll go on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but right now we're nominating the place, man. Nominating, so
We are, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna roll with this. Keri and Stone, ice and fire. I guess he's the cold, he's the ice, because I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius.
Somebody's like, how was it making the filming the video or something?
Oh,
What went on behind the scenes? Because they've seen the behind the scenes and.
Okay, I mean nothing. Not on Keri Hilson. I don't know what that means. Let's see. I don't know what to say. I mean, it was a smooth day. It was a long. We shot for 20-something hours.
Absolutely, long day. Yeah. And then the corona fright was still in town, so we couldn't do the outdoor concept. We had to do the indoor concept. Like, yo.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
It was nice. It was fun. It was very smooth. Shout out to Denzel Williams who directed it. It's good. Shout out to Jolene Coggins, my stylist, Saisha Bisham, who did hair and makeup. You want to shout out your team?
Definitely, why not? Shout out to KV Online. Shout outs to the graphic team, Fawaz, Duke, K Studios. Shout outs to myself.
Yes.
My label, Brandon Music.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Shout outs to the whole team. Yeah, shout out to self, because sometimes we have to shout out to self because we do too much, man. We do too much and take it for granted. Yeah, man. Somebody's like, are you going to connect to some other American artists?
What? Are you going to do more with American artists?
Like, are you going to connect? I think I read it. Are you going to connect Stone to some other American artists? However, that's what they're asking.
I don't think Stone needs me to do that, but if there's someone that he needs to reach that I have reached to, then absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Stone does not need my help. Everyone knows Stonebwoy.
Who says?
One God.
Who says? I need your help. And we need each other's help. Like, humans need each other. Like, right now.
That's true.
Even more in this corona season, you feel me? So they say no man is an island, but you have to connect to the right people, or else they start mining the island, and they don't bring anything to you. Yeah, man, this has been nice. This has been like an in-depth conversation. So we're running till we hit the top of the hour, and then it's done. Shout out.
Well, I think we're good because we have about 15 more minutes on this hour because we started a new live already when it came off.
Yeah, man, crazy, bro. We appreciate. Ghana appreciates this, and I want you to send some shouts to the Beam family, because Beam Nation is a nation like worldwide. That's my fan base. That's my nation, right? And then there's like 3 surnames. There are 3 families in Beam Nation. You get me? I think officially 3, maybe. Yeah, we have the Beam family, the Boy family, and the Bernitan family.
So what distinguishes the 3 families?
Okay, there's no difference. It's all connected to the same source. It's all connected to the Stonebwoy, right? And the fact is that Stonebwoy, so you see the boy, so it's boy family. So you have fans who have their own cliques. So somebody could be like Keri Boy. That's like, I'm just saying, somebody could be like Hilson Boy. So, that's the Boy family, but they have real names. Somebody to also be like, maybe Keri Beam. So, it's Keri Beam. So, it's a Beam family in the same clique. And somebody could also be like Keri Bernitan. So, it's a huge thing. It's a huge clique. So, shout out to all of these the sets.
Yeah, I've been seeing in all of my mentions, Beam Nation and One God and all kinds of nicknames.
Yeah, man.
You have Bernitan. I've seen that in my comments.
Man.
So
but
shout
you're
out to
officially
Ghana.
Beam Nation right now. So, right now you're officially Beam Nation. So that's got to be your first love. You can show love to any other nation.
Bless His Imperial
but
Majesty.
you can't have no dual citizen. But you can't have no dual citizen. All right?
No what?
You can't have no dual citizenship in this place. You're Beam native. You're Beam native.
So that means I can't work with another Ghanaian artist. That's cool.
You can, because I work with, but you don't, your allegiance and your loyalty
is to you. Absolutely.
Not to me. We're cool, but Beam Nation. So that's it. Because I don't want to talk too much. But
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take another question.
I'm looking through the questions. Because to KMJ.
No, my allegiance. You were the first. You were my first introduction to this that world. Like, I've been going to Africa for so many years, and I've been like 15, 16 times to however many countries. However, you were the first, and I've always wanted to do it. I gravitate towards the music. And you were my first opportunity to do that. So I always have, allegiance to you for sure. So I'm happy to be Beam Nation. I'm happy that you were my first. It's going super well. I see we were trending like 1 through 11.
Yeah, for real. Thanks to the fan base, man. We have a nation behind us. You know what it is. We have a nation.
I see it.